Hello, my name's Dr. Tom Nichols. I'm a GP working in Oxford City, and I work in a variety of IT projects for the Oxfordshire Clinical Commissioning Group. I'm going to record a short video describing an overview, the Digital Proactive Care Plan for EMIS Web, and show you how the technology functions. To make an efficient video without running too long, I'm going to take a patient that I've previously created a care plan for and is already on our unplanned admissions register. It's a dummy patient, so there's no confidential medical information. So during consultation, I've decided with this patient that because they have urinary tract infections, and one of the reasons why they've required out-of-hours care has been to have treatment for UTIs, I'm happy for them to have reserved antibiotics in the house to initiate at their preference. So this patient, I can show you here down in the bottom right hand corner, they need a review of their care plan because it's more than 3 months since their previous one. The content in the pop-up alerts section here functions in the same way as normal EMIS Web prompts. If I double click on it, it will open a data entry template so that I can add new data. So the data entry template has a wide variety of different tools that can be used to record information, but with each care plan review, not everything needs to be changed. The care plan will change depending on whether or not the patient has already been added to the register. For example, in this section, it senses that they're already on the register. But also other elements will only appear in the right context. So because this is a review of the care plan, all I'm going to do is add data items that have changed. So in this circumstance, the patient has decided that actually they don't want to attend hospital without a GP review, even if they're significantly ill. So I'm using this to record that. Further down, I have new information to add on to the care plan. So in this instance, I'm going to add the text saying that the patient has got recurrent urinary tract infections. They have a low eGFR, indicating that they have chronic kidney disease. And they have a previous reaction with nitrofuran towing. So what needs to be done? Well, GP to provide prescription of trimethoprim. The pharmacist will need to give an MAR chart so that the carers can provide the prescription. So because this patient has already had a care plan, I'm going to use this code to indicate that I'm doing a review and also stating what the care plan will be to avoid admission. So in the event of increased urinary frequency with discomfort but no fevers or vomiting, start trimethoprim. Contact a doctor if fevers or vomiting present. When I've completed this care plan, I'm also going to email it to the out-of-hours service, and so I'm going to use this code here. So this is an example of the data entry once it's been completed using the template, and I've already prepared the prescription. When I save the consultation, these data are now immediately available to the Oxfordshire Care Summary. We are working actively with the Oxfordshire Care Summary Project Board on a portal which will display the read codes and their associated text directly from EMIS Web and Vision onto the Oxfordshire Care Summary without the need to send the information onto them manually. In the meantime, I need to merge this data to print out a copy for the patient record, but also so that I can email it onto the out-of-hours service. If I press F12, I will open the EMIS Web protocol launcher. These are the selections where I've previously added protocols, and I've installed the OCCG Care Plan Quick Launcher into this slot. So from the launcher, I can activate different sections of the project. So the data entry template we've just used. I could, for example, create a draft plan where all of the previous information is populated, but I have space to add new information, for example if I'm attending on a home visit or going to a multidisciplinary team meeting. In this instance, I'm going to generate a summary plan because I want to print it out and send it on. The system is asking me whether I'd like to use a patient directive decision matrix, and my answer on this occasion is yes. I'll show you the matrix in a second. As the mail merge takes place, it asks whether or not you want to have the active problems and significant past problems by default, but in this case I can see that actually the fertility problem is not relevant to this plan, and therefore I'm going to unmerge it. The same happens with medication which has been issued and printed. It gives you the opportunity to remove medication if you know that they're not relevant to the plan. So the document itself will mail merge all previous information which has been added, information from the patient registration section, but also new information will override previous ones. So this, for example, reflects the change in admission status for the patient. The care plan, I'm going to scroll past some of the other information just to show you the section regarding care planning here. So this is the information which I added today. I'm now going to scroll right down to the very end of the care plan to show you the patient directive decision matrix. So this is a clinically very valuable tool which has an evidence base for preventing unnecessary admissions to hospital. There are no read codes to encode this data at present, although an application has gone into the HISCIC for these codes. In the meantime, I need to do it manually. So the decisions that the patient's made today, I'm going to reflect using these criteria. So I'm now going to save and close the document. I now have a document which I can mail merge, which I can transmit to the out-of-hours service, or print out as many copies as are necessary for this patient. One copy is very important to be in the house, but potentially carers and relatives may need another copy. I can either print, or because I have Microsoft Outlook installed, I can email it directly to the out-of-hours service. I'm just going to show you finally another view of the F12 quick launcher for the project. So the additional items within the project are a decision matrix which can be used as a single document outside of a full care plan, a do not resuscitate form, and there is a user guide with extensive detailed information about different sections of the plan. We are going to record further training videos, and the intention is that we will have training webinars where people can learn more about the plan and see it being used. The design has been set up so that hopefully somebody who's never used it before may even be able to open the template and navigate their way through without a great deal of training. Thank you for watching.